Cambodia, Thailand, and Vietnam. 3 countries, 3 cultures, 3 very different styles of femininity. And yet, in the last few years, something interesting has been happening. More and more foreign men, especially older Westerners, say that Cambodian women feel more genuine, more loyal, and more real compared to the women they met in Thailand and Vietnam. But is this true? Or is this just another myth created by social media, tourism, and expat gossip? Today, we take a deep dive into culture, relationships, history, psychology, and lived experience to understand why so many foreigners believe Cambodian women are different, and whether that belief is fair, accurate, or oversimplified. And we are going to be brutally honest. No stereotypes, no fantasies, no disrespect, just reality. The first thing you have to understand is that Cambodia's relationship culture is shaped by suffering. This is a country that went through genocide, war, poverty, loss, and rebuilding from almost zero. When a society survives trauma together, the values that rise from the ashes tend to be loyalty, family, humility, and community. Cambodian families still expect a daughter to be respectful, kind, caring, and responsible, not because of tradition alone, but because survival depended on these traits for decades. In Thailand, modernization came earlier. Tourism exploded. Millions of foreigners arrived. Entire industries grew around nightlife, bars, entertainment, and a dating culture shaped heavily by the tourism economy. Vietnam, on the other hand, is shaped by discipline, education, and rapid development. Women there are ambitious, strong, and often very direct, but also more career-oriented than people expect. This creates 3 completely different dating environments. Foreigners arriving in Thailand enter a highly commercialized dating ecosystem, where love and money are often entangled. Foreigners in Vietnam enter a structured, busy society where dating requires commitment, communication, and cultural intelligence. But foreigners in Cambodia often enter something quieter, something more grounded, something that feels like old-school Asian values. And that difference is the heart of today's story. When foreign men describe Cambodian women as more genuine, what they usually mean is this: Cambodian women don't pretend to be someone else. They tend to be soft-spoken but direct. When they like you, they show it honestly. And when they don't, they simply disappear without drama. Their kindness is not exaggerated. Their affection is subtle. But their loyalty, once earned, is deep. In interviews with long-term expats, many say the same thing. Cambodian women care about who you are as a person far more than your status, money, or looks. Not because money is irrelevant, everyone needs stability, but because emotional honesty matters more in Cambodian culture than emotional performance. Let's go deeper. Cambodian culture is built on respect. Respect for parents, respect for elders, respect for community, respect for relationships. When a Cambodian woman enters a relationship, she often brings that same expectation of respect with her. She expects consistency, communication, and stability. Not games, not confusion, not mixed signals. This is why many foreign men say that Cambodian women feel safer emotionally. Less drama, less manipulation, less competition. But here is an uncomfortable truth. Many foreigners misunderstand Cambodian kindness. They mistake politeness for romantic interest. They confuse cultural hospitality with attraction. Cambodian women are raised to be gentle and respectful to strangers. That does not mean they want to date every foreign man who smiles at them. Understanding this difference is crucial. Now, let's compare with Thailand and Vietnam, respectfully and truthfully. Thailand's dating scene is famous for nightlife, entertainment, and bar culture. But that is only one small part of Thai society. There are millions of good, honest Thai women with strong family values. However, most foreigners never meet them. They spend time in tourist zones, not real communities. As a result, their perception becomes distorted. They see the commercial side, the transactional side, the tourist-driven side. Then they come to Cambodia and feel relieved. The environment is quieter, calmer, gentler. Vietnam is different again. Vietnamese women are often strong-willed, disciplined, and focused on long-term stability. They expect effort. They expect communication. They expect a man to match their ambition. For many older foreign men, this can feel challenging, not because Vietnamese women are not genuine, but because the expectations are higher. Meanwhile, Cambodian women tend to value emotional connection and daily loyalty over social status or professional success. They appreciate small acts of care more than big displays of wealth. They prefer a man who is steady over a man who is flashy. That is why foreigners feel an emotional difference. In Cambodia, relationships grow slowly, quietly, and naturally. In Thailand, relationships often grow through nightlife or social spaces shaped by tourism. In Vietnam, relationships grow through structured communication and shared goals. None of these cultures are better or worse. They are simply different. But here is the psychological key. Foreign men coming from stressful, lonely, or broken lives in the West often feel like Cambodia gives them something they lost: softness. Cambodian women communicate gently. They show affection without trying to impress. They express interest without playing games. And for men who feel emotionally starved, this feels like healing. But is it fair to say Cambodian women are more genuine? Let's define the word genuine. Genuine means real, sincere, honest, not pretending. In Cambodia, emotional expression tends to be quieter but more sincere. Thai emotional expression tends to be brighter and more socially adaptable. Vietnamese emotional expression tends to be disciplined and controlled. So foreigners interpret Cambodian quiet sincerity as more genuine. But here's the twist. The genuine Cambodian woman is not found in bars or clubs or tourist areas. She is found in families, workplaces, villages, universities, and everyday life. And she is not looking for adventure. She is looking for trust, stability, love, and respect. She is not comparing you to 10 different men. She is not checking your wallet first. She is not performing a role. She is just being herself. This is what makes Cambodian women feel different to many foreigners. Now let's discuss loyalty, one of the biggest reasons foreigners choose Cambodia. Cambodian women take loyalty seriously. Once committed, they invest emotionally, physically, and socially. They introduce you to family. They merge their life with yours. They support you during difficult times. But loyalty is a two-way street. Cambodian women expect fidelity, honesty, stability, and responsibility. If you betray that, you lose everything. Many foreigners think loyalty is automatic. It is not. It must be earned. Through consistent behavior, through respect, through communication, through showing that you are serious. Loyalty is a reflection of what you give, not what you demand. Let's talk about long-term relationships. Foreigners who marry Cambodian women often describe their marriages as peaceful, stable, and supportive. They talk about teamwork, shared goals, mutual respect. Cambodian women often prioritize family over personal ego. They build their happiness around relationships, not competition. They bring structure, calm, and emotional warmth into the household. But there are also challenges: cultural misunderstandings, family expectations, financial responsibilities, language barriers. However, these challenges exist everywhere in Southeast Asia, not just Cambodia. Now, let's explore the question from another angle. If Cambodian women feel more genuine, is it because foreigners themselves behave differently in Cambodia? In Thailand and Vietnam, foreigners often enter the dating scene with the wrong mindset, party mode, short-term fun, casual vibes. But in Cambodia, many foreigners slow down. They settle. They look for stability. They treat relationships more seriously. So the sincerity they get from Cambodian women may partly be a reflection of the sincerity they bring. Relationships mirror attitudes. Cambodian women mirror kindness. Thai women mirror confidence. Vietnamese women mirror ambition. What you give influences what you receive. Ultimately, this video is not about saying Cambodian women are better. It is about understanding cultural differences honestly and respectfully. Cambodian women are shaped by family values, emotional sincerity, and a gentle communication style. Thai women are shaped by social confidence, modernity, and tourism dynamics. Vietnamese women are shaped by discipline, ambition, and structure. The question is not who is better. The question is, who aligns with your values, your personality, and your intentions? The foreigners who praise Cambodian women the most are usually men who value gentleness, loyalty, emotional warmth, traditional family roles, and deep personal connection. For those men, Cambodian women feel like home. In the end, the reason Cambodian women feel more genuine to many foreigners is simple. Cambodian relationships grow through kindness, not competition. Sincerity, not performance. Loyalty, not convenience. An emotional connection, not social pressure. If that is the kind of love you are looking for, then yes, Cambodian women may feel more genuine than women you have met in Thailand or Vietnam. But remember, the genuine woman, whether Cambodian, Thai, or Vietnamese, is always the one who chooses love over ego, loyalty over games, and honesty over manipulation. And that kind of woman exists everywhere. If you enjoyed this deep dive documentary, share your experience in the comments. And for more stories like this, subscribe for the next episode in the Southeast Asia Relationship series. See you in the next one.